This city needs a hero. Someone who will complain about a game that is 8 years old. Someone who will make sure to ruin this experience for everyone. And that's me, the Dark Knight.
Hey, that was pretty cool. Bizarro Dolphin, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, me and the other dolphins just thought that we would come by and say, hey, what's up? Other dolphins? I thought it was just me and you. No, there's some more. There's Female Dolphin.
Hey, what's up?
And then there's Rage Dolphin. Oh, wow, he is terrifying. Where the hell did he come from? I have no idea, to be honest. He kind of just showed up one day. Huh. Well, these fake assertive dolphins sure do remind me of the fake Batman from Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight is a game that exists. Yes. Now listen, let me make this clear. This game can be fun. When you're playing the sequences when you're actually Batman and you're like fighting someone, those scenes are really, really fun. And okay, can you get him out of here? He's actually really scaring me now. Anyway, those guys, when you are fighting those guys as Batman, it's very fun. I mean, Arkham City is genuinely one of my favorite video games of all time. I mean, I love the combat, and it's just pretty similar to that one with the combat, but just more uplifted. And just in case if somebody thinks I'm being biased against this, just know that I beat this game on Nightmare difficulty on New Game Plus, so I do like it to some extent. It's just the overall problems with it are way more abundant. So let's get right into those problems. First issue. The excessive use of the Batmobile. I am not kidding. You play in the Batmobile more than you play as regular Batman. You do just about everything in the Batmobile. You even have stealth missions in the Batmobile. Let me just say that one more time just in case if you didn't hear me properly. You do stealth missions in a fucking tank. Those two things don't exactly meld together. Stealth and tanks. That doesn't really come to mind. That's like seeing Hello Kitty in a Gears of War game. If that isn't a wake-up call to you, I don't know what is. But let me just dissect every little problem with the Batmobile in this game, because I feel like I should really get my point across. Fans from the original series really wanted to be able to play in the Batmobile, and honestly, I wanted that too. It sounds really cool, right? Wrong! When you first get in the Batmobile in this game, it is really great. It sounds like an awesome thing. And yeah, it is. At first. Let me just do a bit of an imitation of everyone's first reaction playing the Batmobile. Sweet, I'm in the Batmobile. Oh, hell yeah, yeah. Part 2. Oh yeah, sweet, I'm the Batmobile again. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm driving around. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, it's so cool, man. Oh, look at that boost. Third time around. Oh, I'm the Batmobile again. Okay, alright, sure. Fourth time around. Oh, the Batmobile again? Oh, okay. Fifth time around. I'm the Batmobile again? Okay. I was kind of hoping to play Batman in this mission, but, alright, sure, Batmobile. Sixth time around. I'm the Batmobile again? Really? Okay. I guess. Seventh time around. I'm the Batmobile again? How many missions do I play in this thing? Eighth time around. No. Okay, this is a load of horse shit. Ninth time around. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. 10th time around. I'm just gonna come back to this in a few hours. That is pretty much everyone's reaction to playing the Batmobile in this game. It is excessive and very annoying. Also, the Batmobile has some problems too, other than the fact that it's excessive. It's also the fact that it's the Batmobile. Listen, I love the Batmobile, okay? It's cool. But it's also a tank. It can blow shit up. It can destroy everything. So if you're gonna have Batman riding around in a Batmobile all the time, you have to make the entire city go around to where the Batmobile would be going through it. And Batman doesn't kill people. So there are moments where you're riding around at like 100 miles per hour, and if you ran into somebody, they would just kind of get shocked by like a taser. Which, if there's anything more immersion breaking, this is pretty immersion shattering. Also, the Batmobile combat is extremely repetitive, and the fact that you actually have stealth missions and Riddler missions where you're supposed to solve puzzles in the Batmobile.
You know, Detective, if I'd rigged that grapple point to detach, you could be dead in a moment. But where would the satisfaction be in that? You will be your own downfall, Detective. I have no doubt.
Okay, what the
That is honestly just embarrassing. Who the hell came up with this? And he even lets you retry after you failed?
Not good enough. Too slow, Detective.
As if that doesn't just immediately take all of the tension out of the scene.
Look at his face. Dumb little face.
Like, how the fuck did Riddler even build these tracks? Did he hire a contractor or something? Pardon my French, but qu'est-ce que tu fous? Okay, at least there is one part where the Batmobile is destroyed. I mean, it's easily the best part because you never have to see that damn stupid Batmobile ever again.
Where's the Batmobile?
Destroyed.
What?
Don't worry. Lucius made a spare.
How in the hell did Scarecrow afford this army? This is something that honestly blows my mind. Listen, this is not a nitpick here, people. This is a pretty big detail. You need to at least have some explanation for how a supervillain is able to afford such a massive army like this. It's kind of silly, and also for the fact that Scarecrow himself is a completely different character than he used to be already. So them throwing this whole thing that he's got this massive army and stuff already is a little bit silly, but I could forgive that aspect, okay? Sure, it's a new game, whatever, okay? But the fact that he is able to support this stuff is so hilarious. Let me just go over some of the financial aspects of this army here. I can buy Scarecrow being able to afford, like, a small army of, like, elite soldiers. I could buy that, alright? That's something I could buy, okay? But you're telling me right now that Scarecrow, a dude that just got his face ripped off by a giant crocodile man, can financially afford hundreds and hundreds of tanks, but not just any tank, drone-powered tanks that are piloted from a distance.
How is that even possible?
You're pushing your luck already with that. Then, he has drone-powered helicopters. This guy can financially afford drone-powered helicopters.
I needed that. I needed that too. You're pushing your luck, Scoob.
Then he can afford very powerful body armor for some of his elite soldiers and giant, massive tanks that basically just turn the game into a cat and mouse situation. What is going on here? How in the everlasting gobstopping fuck is this guy supporting this army? It's completely hilarious. Like, at least with Hugo Strange, they explain that he got all the funding from gaining so much political power in the city. Scarecrow just has the funding because he has the funding. That's all you really get to understand. Also, another detail about Scarecrow that just blows my mind and is very bizarre, honestly, with the writing is, why is Scarecrow focusing all of his attention and all of his resources on Batman for revenge? You would think that he would focus his attention on the guy who bit his fucking face off. Why doesn't he want revenge on Killer Croc? Remember? The dude who ate you? So Batman puts you in jail and you go on this massive spree trying to get revenge against him, but a guy bites your face off and you just let bygones be bygones? You do you, I guess. If anything, Batman tried to save Scarecrow from Killer Croc. Why aren't you going to attack him? You have the resources for it. You can go hunt him down and mount his head on your wall as a trophy. But instead, you're just going after Batman? Really? It's just really fucking weird when you think about it. You didn't have to go on a massive manhunt either. Just throw a bunch of grenades in the sewers. Like, that's all you have to do. But no, just focus all your attention on Batman because he was mean to you, I guess.
Are you fucking dumb?
The Arkham Knight is the most predictable and inconsistent character in the entire game. Now, there is a character who is honestly worse than the Arkham Knight in this game, and I'll get to him after, but for right now I'm on him. The Arkham Knight is so inconsistent in this game, because he says stuff like this.
Scarecrow can choke on his toxin, Batman. He wants you to suffer. I just want you dead.
But then when he's actually gifted with the opportunity, he just doesn't.
Unless you know exactly where to shoot. You're good, Dark Knight. Even better than I remember. It's gonna make it even more satisfying when I kill you.
Hey everybody, let's hop on the inconsistency train. Yay! Isn't it fun? I honestly don't even know how this even happens. Did you guys even read the script?
Hey, just so we're both on the same page here, I fully intend to kill you. But first, we're gonna make you suffer.
What did he say? He wants you to suffer. I just want you dead.
But first, we're gonna make you suffer. You got nothing on me, yo. Alright, you can call my lawyer, Saul Goodman. Talk to my lawyer, right? And you hear me? I got nothing to say. I told you, call it.
Like,
what? Fully intend to kill you. But first,
Let me take a selfie.
and before anybody comes to his defense and says, "Oh, but Dolphin, he was just listening to Scarecrow," that just proves my point even further, because doesn't he want revenge against Batman? Why is he listening to Discount Skeletor over here? It doesn't make any sense.
Don't kill him.
Because I told you to.
because you told me to!
If the Arkham Knight's intentions from the very beginning were to mentally screw with Batman, then I wouldn't be bringing this up as a point at all. However, the Arkham Knight makes it crystal clear that his intentions aren't to just screw with Batman, he wants to kill him. That's his end goal. So it's really bizarre when he actually has the opportunity to do it and he just doesn't. It's also for the fact that he is so predictable. Let me get into this aspect. Alright, now guess the genius in this writing here, guys. Okay, guess this. Alright? He's a character who is completely masked up. He has 2 pistols. And he's very vengeful against Batman for all of the horrible things that he let the Joker do to him. This isn't really narrowing it down. I can't really think of who this character is. Can you think of it? I just can't really think of who it is. Yeah, you could practically see this plot twist from a mile away. It's pretty sad. What makes it so much worse is that Red Hood actually has a genuinely good argument against Batman. He's one of the characters that is living evidence that if Batman just killed Joker to begin with, none of this would have even happened. So he's one of the only characters that can make a genuine point against Batman that's pretty convincing. But, what does he do? He kind of just yells at him and cries like a baby.
Stop talking to me!
And then when given the opportunity to actually kill Batman, he doesn't do anything. Yeah, he kind of sucks in this game. And for my final point in this video, Batman by far is the worst character in this game. Yes, I'm serious. Not only is Batman a complete asshole in this game, choosing to do the absolute worst decisions possible for every scenario.
What the hell are you doing?
The right thing. Trust me.
I've gone crazy! Listen to me! We can help you! You don't need to do this! Alfred! Alfred! You son of a bitch! You cut my communications!
Fuck you.
I get what they were going for here, because Batman does have a history of being stubborn.
I didn't need your help.
Really? That's not what it looked like from where I was standing.
I had it under control. Why did Alfred send you?
But Batman isn't the guy who would lock Robin away in a vault somewhere. That's just not something that Batman would do. What is even the point of having a Robin if you're not going to use the Robin? I can see Batman maybe disagreeing with Robin and shrugging him off, but locking him away? Dude would never do this shit. Like, what if Batman actually did die in this mission? What, is Robin just gonna be left to starve to death here? Kinda brutal, man. I don't know, in my opinion, I think that's a bit of an overreaction, even for Batman.
What's your question?
My question is, what the hell?
I found Barbara. She's fine.
But he also chooses to make the most incompetent decisions in the entire game. Batman keeps saying throughout this game, he keeps saying, "This is the end. This is it. This is the end of Batman."
It means this is the end, Selina. It means we can't. This is the end. This is the last time we meet.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Like, what could possibly be the end of Batman, for God's sakes? I mean, this guy doesn't give up from anything. So, this conclusion must be really terrifying. It must be a really scary situation. So, what is this epic, terrifying conclusion that Scarecrow came up with? And what was the final devious, convoluted, masterful scheme that this evil, terrifying man has come up with? Well, here it is. After finally getting Batman alone in a room, Scarecrow has two hostages at gunpoint? With a handgun? That's it? Really? That's the ending of Batman?
I'm so fucking scared right now, you shut up!
Is this truly the extent of their imagination and creativity? A hostage situation? This is Batman, dude. Hostage situations are kind of like Batman's butter.
Fattening.
Look, I'm not trying to make some massive argument like those people who always say, oh, Batman can beat Superman and Goku and all these guys with prep time, but like, it's just a guy with a handgun in a room. Like, this is kind of Batman's specialty, for God's sakes. Batman has dealt with hostage situations in practically all of the Batman games. Countless times.
4 thugs, all armed, 2 hostages. This is gonna be easy.
But he can't handle this? To make this situation even worse and more ridiculously silly, Batman already has a functioning mechanic in the game where he can take away people's guns.
Hey, yo, the pizza here. Oh, nigga!
Bruh.
Huh?
Now hand over the secret Krabby Patty formula!
What? I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far.
So let me get this straight. Batman can easily take away the guns from fully armed elite combat soldiers and veterans, but he can't just easily disarm one super powerless guy with a handgun?
I just fucking shot myself!
Really? This is literally Batman's specialty. And he just can't handle a single dude? Scarecrow didn't, bring a massive army. He didn't have, the whole room planted with explosives. He wasn't planning on releasing fear toxin into the room or something. No, he literally just has 2 hostages. And that somehow convinces Batman to allow himself to be strapped to a table and be injected with fear toxin and to unmask himself? This is the reason why the Batman ends.
Get the fuck out of here.
I also find this really funny that the only thing holding Batman back is this table here. I don't know, it's almost like they forgot that Batman is a master escape artist. Did you guys just forget about this? Let's not forget about the time where Batman was buried alive in a straitjacket while poisoned, and he still managed to dig himself out and escape. But apparently being strapped to a table is his biggest weakness. You could see my point here, right? Overall, there are many things that I do like about this game, but the things that I don't like about this game are much more toxic to the experience. Now, I'll leave this video off on a good note. If you like Batman Arkham Knight, honestly, I'm very happy for you, and I'm glad that you can like something that I can't. And I will put out the fact that there are some things in this game that I do really enjoy. I really like the combat. It is by far one of the most beautiful video games I have ever played in my entire life. Holy shit, dude. Look at this. That is gorgeous. If I was to solely judge this game just on graphics alone, it would be a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, easily. No doubt about it. There certainly are things of value in this experience, but personally, it's just not my cup of tea. I personally rate this game a 6 out of 10. Is it a horrible, unholy abomination? No, of course not. But I will say, it is a stain on its track record. This has been Assertive Dolphin, and I'll see you on my next episode. Bye-bye!